Hi, I'm Tabitha.
And I'm Kenbert. We are the Kaganzis, and this is our love story.
So, we met in 2018 whilst we were helping our friend Shivan, shout out, in her wedding preparations. And Shivan and I were downtown. We were so hungry, so Shivan called Kenbert and asked him if he could give us food. And he was like, yeah, you come. And she was like, but I'm with someone else. And then he was like, yeah, it's okay, come, I'll buy for you something to eat. So I was there thinking, who is this man who is offering food to someone he doesn't even know yet? But anyway, so important note, I had just begun driving. I was learning how to drive. So we drove to Bugolobi and we met him there. We were standing outside the gate waiting for us to turn inside and park and go to the restaurant. Some people say that when I met him, when I laid eyes on him, apparently I scratched my car. But me, the driver, I know that the scratch was already there. I did not scratch the car. So, yeah, it was, even him, Bambi, I think he lost feeling in his legs when he saw me. Shivan can attest to that. Yes.
I think if we talk about that, it's best to say that evidence would show the end of something. At the end of that day, there was a painting on the gate that had disappeared, a painting on the car that had disappeared. I don't remember falling down, so feeling in my legs, I don't know. But well done. It could have been worse.
Anyway, so that is how we met that day. Yeah.
And yes, true, from the first time that I saw her, she looked very, very beautiful. And actually, I think I would blame myself for part of why she scratched her car. Because, yeah, honestly, you came in and my eyes were all on you. Like I was just looking at you. And at the same time, you also got distracted looking at me. So maybe it was eyes at first sight.
Yeah. Mommy, your daddy, if you're watching this, I did not scratch the car then.
So yeah, but I just saw this very beautiful, very innocent, very unique, like many words describe it, but someone I had not met before. And I remember the moment the car got in touch with the gate, I was like, no, stop, please stop, just stop. You're going to make it worse. Get out of the car. And then she was she's like, yeah, okay, come and help me.
Oh yeah,
I think it was so embarrassing.
Yes, I was
from
really
the Tabitha I know
embarrassed.
right now. And that must have been so embarrassing.
I told myself I'm never ever going to see this man ever again. I was so embarrassed, and Shivan was just laughing at me.
Because you asked for help.
Yeah, I didn't ask for the help. He offered the help. He offered the help. So I was ready to continue with that. Like I was ready to continue.
From what I could see, the car was already into the gate, like the whole door was just stuck. So any movement forward was going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Any movement backward, you had to be very careful with it.
Yeah.
So
but it was a very good depiction of what our marriage is like now. He literally helped me when I did not think I needed help, and that's how he is in marriage now.
Learning how long we've been together. How long have we been together?
We have been together for almost 4 years in June 2022.
Yeah, elders.
Yeah.
Well done, please.
Are you seeing the movie Kenbert lives in his head? So the proposal happened on my birthday in 2021. He decided to forever hijack my birthday for the rest of my life. So on my birthday, I don't know whether to post myself or to post my engagement photos as like a throwback. But yeah, it was on the 18th of March 2021. I did not see it coming, and I really know it all. I am FBI. But I knew we were going to get married, like the process had already begun, but I didn't know it would happen that day. And my mother knew.
For that.
Yeah, my mother knew.
I called your mom.
Yeah.
And I asked her for permission that day. I'm like, today I want to propose to your daughter so that she can be my wife.
Yeah.
Would you, how do they call it? Do
Yeah.
you allow?
Yeah.
Do you accept me? And she's like, oh my God, yes, please. God bless you, my son. Yes, and I hope all goes well. I'm like, do not tell her, do not let anyone know. I think even Sandra was around that time, your sister.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of myself because you had no idea.
Yeah.
You had no idea. So.
And it was very important for me that he, even if his family had already made their intentions for marriage, that he sought my parents' blessings that day for the actual proposal. It was very important to me, and I don't know if he knew. I don't remember telling you that. I did not tell him that. But I guess his best friend, the Holy Spirit, told him. So it was really nice. It was very special. At Sky's Hotel. It was at Sky's Hotel. Yeah, very beautiful decoration, very private, because my emotions are really not for public. So it was private. Yeah, it was a very beautiful proposal.
And I remember how it went down. I took her to Sky's. We're going to have birthday dinner. We went there, we sat down. I had already spoken to the managers and the waitresses, and also they knew what we were on. We called them, they bring for us menus, we start ordering at this other section of Skies. Then after that, I'm like, let me go and ease myself. So I go to the place where they had organized at the swimming pool. Everything, decoration is done. After I confirm, then I tell one of the waitresses, go and call her. And the other side is too loud. We have a more silent side. Ooh, incoming. Did you want to run away? But anyways, it was a beautiful day. It was.
What I love about Kenbert, there are so many things. He's a very kind person. Kenbert is extremely selfless. He's very kind. He is patient and extremely he's really the opposite of me, and that's and those are some of the things I love about him. He is a family man. He is a visionary. Once Kenbert does his research and he knows what he wants, you can't even if you do what, you can't pull him away from it. So that's the hope I have. That's like my cornerstone. One of the cornerstones I have in our marriage is that he has decided on this. So I know that, like me, I move around. People see me, I'm never sad, I'm always smiling, because I know my husband is a serious person. I also love the fact that now in marriage, he is very involved. You see, in the African setting, we tend to see roles in a family clearly divided. The man is financial, the woman is home. But not my dear husband. He is very involved. He helps around. He shows initiative in the things that we have to do together. He likes testing what I cook to make sure that it's nice. So I really love that about him. I love the fact that he loves his family and also loves my family. That is very important to me, to marry a man who loves my family. So yeah. And he's very smart, so my kids are sorted.
Wow.
Oh yes, sorry, and the most important one, he is a man after the Lord's heart. You people think King David was after God's heart. We call him General Kaganzi of the Lord's army. So he is really a man after God's heart. Even when things seem to be like nothing is making sense, he will still seek God, always inquire of the Lord. There are only two men in my life who I know who always say inquire of the Lord before you make a decision. That is my father and my husband. So I know I'm in good hands.
Beat that.
Well, just give me 5 minutes, then I also talk about mine. But wow. So, the things I love about my wife there are so many to speak of, so many. But most importantly, I love my wife because she loves the Lord. And I love you for so many reasons. First of all, I love you because you love the Lord so much. And I don't know if you know it or not, but you have taught me how to love. From the first day I met you, I had a very clear understanding about what love is. Very, very clear. That when I think about it now, it does not make any sense. But from the day I met you, I saw how intentional you are, how direct you are, how you do not let anything stray you from a direction you choose to take. And you told me how to love. And like I keep telling you, and you keep denying it from time to time, but if I had not known you, if I had not fallen in love with you, I don't think I would have been able to fall in love with the Lord the way I did when He revealed Himself to me. And for that, I thank you so much. And on top of that, I love this my wife because she is very strong. When you look at her, she looks like weak, a stick that if you break, it breaks. But wow, she is strong. She's very strong emotionally. We had a number of trials that we had to go through for our relationship to be at this level. And the way she weathered each of them, it was so commendable. I have no words. Even up to date, I look at her and I'm like, wait, we actually went through this and you weathered through it, and today we are here. And you still have a smile on your face. And obviously I can truly only blame that on God, because the kinds of things we went through, they were not easy. But you are here and you have been strong for me. And when I ask you to be strong for me, to be patient, you have been. And I love you. And the other thing I love about my wife is, she plans. She plans. She sets things in order. She sets things in order. I'm not a person that sets things in order most of the time. I usually move with the flow, and then the flow leads me on where we shall go. And where we go as long as it is not very questionable. But she knows how to plan. She knows how to direct plans. And she has made plans for our family. And I love to always go by her plans. Actually, in our relationship, she's sort of the planner and I am the executor.
Yeah.
So, our first dance song, well, honestly, it was not the song we intended for it to be our first dance song. But we had a certain other song in mind. However, circumstances at our party led it to be that way. Our first dance song was by, what's his name? This gentleman, Olunaku by Silver Chaglani. He was present at our wedding, and when we were making when we made our first entry, he sang as when we had just gone in, and when he sang, I held the hand of my wife and we went and we danced along, and it was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. However, even the song that we wanted to dance to was never played that day.
Yeah, but the one that he sang and the fact that it was live was also very special. It was a very special moment. You really, in that moment, for those few minutes, I was able to completely forget that we're surrounded by thousands of people. Well, not thousands, but 1,000 people.
Your hands were also shaking.
Yeah, of course I was shaking because I was tired, but it was a very beautiful moment. Yeah. What I loved the most about my wedding preparation experience was it was for a full year. It was for a full year, the preparation for the wedding, and in that period, my family, specifically my parents, were very intentional about the relationship they had with me. So I cannot sit here and be like my family wasn't there for me. No, actually, on all our functions, I did not cry, because from the moment his family came to announce intentions at home, my father, my mother, and my siblings held me. They not like literally holding, but like they held me emotionally in prayer. And my uncles and aunties financially. So that was my favorite part. I feel like we grew as a family in that period, and everything, like Kenbert said, everything was planned, and my parents are also planners, so everything was peaceful. Yeah, that was my favorite part of. So even when the stress would come, I knew I'd go back home and I'd sit with my family at prayer time, and and everything would be fine. Or would find mommy in the kitchen, and as someone is chopping cabbage, someone's chopping tomatoes, mom is there on the gas, we are all talking, someone is there blending juice, and next thing you know, whatever troubles you found outside, you're now kawa. So yeah, that was my favorite. But I really wish every bride is surrounded by her family the way I was. And friends. I also had 3 friends: Rolene, my matron, Cynthia, and Elsie. They really stood by my side. There were others as well, but those 3 really stood out till the moment I was presented at the church doors. They were there with me every step of the way. That was my girl tribe. So yeah.
The favorite thing for me during the wedding preparations, I think similarly to what my wife had, was also how my family also stood by me and came through for me. And I think the wedding period was not a very easy one for me, given that my workplace, it's as if they did not recognize that I was about to become a groom. So they were just like putting the same effort as, actually even more. It was still very, very busy at work. There was so much to do. There was no time to take any rest, whilst the party plans were there, looking at me in the face. But through it all, my family did come through for me. The times when I was not able to put in the time and the effort required to put the party preparations in order, my brother Ashpat was there for me. Kudos.
Shout out to you, Ashpat.
My sister Lisbeth, my sisters Fiona, Crinias, Doreen, they were really there for me, making sure that everything was in order. My dad, my mom, my dad really did. He really put that one for him. He's a maje, and he maje that time. So, but ultimately, I really loved how they came through for me, even despite the fact that I myself was not able to make the presence that was required for my functions. Even family friends, my uncles, my friend Kenneth, shout out, he was also there, and he did so much to help during the preparation. So my family and my friends really came through for me, and I truly appreciate. And most of all, God, because during that time, that was a very trying period. It was a very trying period whereby I would keep on asking God, and I'm like, hey, how am I going to go through this? But through it all, he was faithful, and my trust in him was not in vain. It was truly fruitful.
What I would have done differently, I would have prepared more financially. You see, when the good thing about us is that we have a community of young marrieds around us. So we got like a lot of advice from different people, but it's one thing to be warned about something. It's another thing to actually heed the warning. So we were warned about finances, but I don't think we took it as seriously as we intended to at the beginning of the engagement. But still, God came through. He really did. But if I could do something differently, it would be how we managed our finances in that period.
What I would have done differently, I think also quite the same. preparing financially, not just for the parties, but for the time after the parties, because I think we spent a lot of time and effort and finances in what the wedding shall be like, and we did not really calculate for what happens the day after. So it was a bit of a trying period immediately after, but like my wife said, God really came through for us. So we did not feel very much the load that had come onto us. So yeah, we should have prepared differently financially.
It's actually a testimony to show you that God was really in this whole preparation. When we got back from honeymoon, both our mothers sent us food. Like so were there wondering, okay, now we have to go and buy this, buy that until payday comes in. But without even asking for food, both of our mothers sent, and they didn't send the same food, they all sent different things, but we are still using those things now, 2 months into being back from honeymoon. So it's really, wow, God is really in this.
And even on top of that, there is a very invaluable advice that I received from my father-in-law, which I always desire to tell every couple that is planning to wed, that in everything that you do, try your best to never go in debt because of a wedding or whatever party preparations. Yes, go all the way until you have gone to zero, but try your best not to go into negatives, because it is not worth it, because the moment the day is done, the day is done. So try your best to never go in debt. So because that is one thing that helped us get back on our feet very fast, because I try and look back and consider the moments when I would feel like, oh, we have not yet gotten this for the party, this needs to be gotten, and then I'm about to go out and maybe get a loan to get this one thing, but then I remember, no, let's wait. However it goes, it will go that way. We set our focus on the majors, then the minors, we leave them to God.
And everything came through, even more than we expected.
That one, what I could say, first of all, I did not know that in church, I actually wonder, why would someone cut onions in church? Because we were in church in front, and tears were coming out of people's eyes. The best explanation to it is maybe someone was cutting onions somewhere around.
No.
Wait, what else can you? What explanation can you give me?
You were beholding the glory of God.
Okay.
Even me, that was my fondest moment. Whilst I was walking down the aisle with my parents, I was so scared. I was shaking. I was like, wow, like a lamb being taken slaughter. But I saw Kenbert at the front crying with his brother, with his best brother.
Hold on.
They were real crying.
No, we need to find out who was cutting onions. Like, I don't know what it.
So when I saw them crying, I was able to like calm down and actually first laughed at them. Then every ounce of fear I had disappeared. So if there was like an angel there cutting onions so that you can cry so that I can become fine, thanks guardian angel.
Truly, I have no explanation. I remember we had a bet that who will cry in church, and trust me, I was ready to even bet anything. I was like, okay, let me bet my car, take it and use it for whatever. You can even sell it, that you will be the one to cry. That day, I have no idea what happened. We are standing in church at the front, and she's walking down the aisle, and they are singing this song, "See What the Lord Has Done." And it's like, I don't know if they are taps. It's like someone just came and unscrewed. And things started, I'm like, what's going on? I tried to close my eyes. I tried to, but it was all, there was nothing that could work. And we closed that as much as we could. Yet for her, she was just there smiling.
Yeah, but be comforted, you aren't alone. Because best man, even if he denies, he was crying as well. But
if you watch this, you need to explain to us what happened that day.
And the bridesmaids were also crying after paying all that money for makeup
No.
My cousins in the congregation were crying. My brother also claims he didn't cry, but we saw those red eyes in the pictures. He was at the back there. So yeah, that is my fondest memory. To know that it was the essence of how God has been good to us was really felt by everyone who had come to witness this covenant. I have found marriage to be like a mirror of the relationship Christ has with the church. So we met, there's a friend of ours, a couple, the Profs, even Prof also cried on his wedding. So when we asked him why he cried, he said because he had a glimpse of what it will be like when Christ returns, because it will be the church being presented to Christ. So for me, that is what marriage has been like. And the Bible says that the man is the head of the home, and the woman submits to the man. And that's the same with the church. We submit to the reverence of Christ. And in marriage, I find myself submitting effortlessly, even when I'm married with him. Yeah,
she's not one to. She's like, yes, I know I'm supposed to submit.
Yeah.
But yes, we are in the new world. We are in the new world. New things about feminism. What. But
yeah. So even when I'm not amused, when I'm stressed, I always tell my workmates that I am a career woman between 8 and 5. But after 5, I am a wife. And in that wife mode, I submit to my husband. And him as my husband, he loves me. And loving me means being selfless, because Christ was selfless with his love towards the church. So it has been mirrored, and it's not an easy journey, but the more as we strive to be Christ-like, it comes out more in our marriage. And before we got married, we decided that we wanted to have a family that was centered in Christ, to raise godly offspring. So it's important that we lay this foundation now in marriage before the godly offspring come, when they come. Yeah.
One quote for what I have found marriage to be like. I think it is one of the scripture. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. I think when I found Tabitha, I found my wife. I did not find a woman that became my wife. I found my wife. And indeed, I found a good thing. You are a good thing. Very, very beautiful.
Do you see how they vibed me? Even in marriage, vibe continues.
Yeah, and indeed, this whole time, I have seen the favor of the Lord more than I had ever seen before. I have seen a new dimension to things. I have seen a new perspective to things, and I have seen God working in our lives more than I had ever seen him do before. And indeed, I am truly experiencing this every single day. And every single day I tell my wife that the Lord has brought us here.
Yeah.
And the Lord is leading us on this journey. And it is only he who knows what is ahead of us, what was behind us, who knows what we cannot even see, what has been concealed from our eyes. And as long as we stay trusting in him, he has already laid his word playing out for us, that he is on our side, and he will guide us, and he will protect us, and he is with us.
Yeah.
So I think I am enjoying marriage so much because I am getting, there are circumstances whereby people say you go into ministry and it's a hassle, you have to be at church all night. Yes, it is a responsibility, but this is a ministry of the Lord, marriage, and I'm doing it with someone I love. Like it's what the Englishman will call it, hitting two birds with one stone. I'm serving the Lord while at the same time being with someone that I love and cherish so much.
Yeah. Yes. Oh,
Hey.
yes. Shout outs
Yes.
to our vendors. We had. I know everyone says they're the best vendors, but we had the best vendors.
Oh yes, we did. Yes,
we had
did.
4 functions. One informal, one no, they're all formal. One small one, and the rest were quite sizable. But there was no point where any vendor
biggest.
there's no point where any vendor stressed us. Like our vendors were truly, and they became our friends. So shout out, of course, Makula Pictures.
First of all, yes, Makula, you guys did us very, very well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving us the attention and taking care of our function as if it was your own.
Yeah.
Even all the way from the giveaway, the wedding.
Yes.
We really had. It was really very special.
Yeah.
It was very special. We did not have. Apparently, do you know on the wedding day, when we were preparing to go for dressing up, and people were like, call those cameramen people, they will disappoint you. You reach there, you look for them, you cannot see them. Can you imagine while we were going to the salon to go and start dressing up, the guys were there like an hour ago, and they were like,
yeah,
guys, we've been waiting for you. And rather, we are the ones who were stressing them now.
Yeah.
So we did not get that kind of experience everybody was talking about. So
yeah, actually, when we were beginning our wedding preparations, we went to see his brother Ashbat, and he told us if there are 2 things you need to invest money in, it's photography and your rings. They're the 2 things that you will take away from your wedding day. And we are so glad we chose Makula, because our photos, our videos, everything is just really top notch.
And talking about rings,
yes,
signature jewelers. Well, they really did us well. They gave us very nice rings, very beautiful rings, and we love them.
Yeah.
And come here, what do people ask you about your rings? You always don't
They
tell
ask me if I go to town with them. I haven't gone to town. I'm scared.
Yeah.
They might chop off my finger, but
So we got something so nice for prices that were not so great, and we really love it.
yeah. And also for me personally, my personal vendors, hair and makeup, Sununu Hair and Makeup, Claret. She's now a friend. She was really amazing. There's no point where I felt like Claret charged me too much or she was unreasonable. She was timely. She's prayerful as well. Actually, in introduction, whilst she was doing my hair, she was playing gospel music. Whilst everyone else was running up and down, she's the one who was there playing gospel music to like relax me and center me. So yeah, and then my gowns were made by different people. There is aunties. They are both called Sarah. Actually, they are both called. I call one Auntie Sarah, the other one Mama Sarah. They really did an amazing job. Yeah, my bridesmaids, niece did their hair. Sima did their makeup. Yeah, and those are my personal vendors.
And for the guy that gave me the most headache but did a very good job, is it Design Hub, Taylor Hub? I think it is Taylor Hub.
Yeah.
Canary, shout out. You did very well. Yes, you gave me a lot of headache, but you came through. The suits were beautiful. They were amazing. For the wedding, the changing. Hey, I was like an Igwe, and yeah, that one you pulled it off very, very well.
Yeah.
So, kudos.
And then the venue was Akamwesi.
Oh,
It was
that
very
was so
beautiful.
wonderful.
Yes, it
And we
was.
got a very good deal. It was impossible to believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was wonderful.
Any vendor we have left out, we are sorry. I don't think we have left out anyone.
There are so many, but yeah, they really did us well. The party was amazing. It was beautiful. We loved it. We didn't see much of it. That's when we got to understand why they say the Bagole are not actually part of the party. You are the attention of the party.
Yeah.
Full stop. The rest of the party you do not see. You're looking at people, but you're not seeing. So that's what we were like. But it was beautiful, all in all.
Thank you for watching our video. If you've reached this far, man, you're our fan. Subscribe to our live. But in actual sense, please subscribe to this page. I don't know what the
Makula
subscribe
Pictures.
button will be.
Yes,
That's
is
how the
down
YouTubers
here.
do it.
It's usually here.
This
It's down here.
this
Please
is-
click the button down here and subscribe to Makula Pictures. They are
Yeah.
wonderful and they do really good work.
Yes, and shout out to everyone we love.
We love you.